Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today we are covering the 25th juz, and the 25th juz has in the beginning of it Surah Shura, and then Surah Zukhruf, then Surah Dukhan, and then Surah Al-Jathiyah. In Surah Ash-Shura, in verse number 36 to 43, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enumerates the qualities of the mutawakkilun, those who put their trust and reliance in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the highest level. There are certain qualities about them which Allah wants us to know. From verse 37, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وَالَّذِينَ يَجْتَنِبُونَ كَبَائِرَ الْإِثْمِ وَالْفَوَاحِشِ. They are those individuals who stay away from the major sins. So major sins, as I mentioned in Surah An-Nisa, in the 5th juz, it refers to, for example, shirk, an association of partners unto Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, disobedience to parents, adultery, and usury, and so forth. So a person who stays away from the major sins, right? These are those people who Allah praises. وَالَّذِينَ يَجْتَنِبُونَ كَبَائِرَ الْإِثْمِ وَالْفَوَاحِشِ, and also all forms of immorality. Next quality, وَإِذَا مَا غَضِبُوا هُمْ يَغْفِرُونَ. When they get angry, they forgive. See, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't say that they don't get angry. Allah says that when they do get angry, because it's a natural human reaction to certain things which irritate, frustrate, and annoy a person at times. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِذَا مَا غَضِبُوا, yes, when they do get angry, يَغْفِرُونَ, they immediately forgive and let go and pardon that individual and that instance, and they move on. Next quality, وَالَّذِينَ اسْتَجَابُوا لِرَبِّهِمْ. This is a quality which I enumerated it in Surah Al-Ra'd in the 13th juz. They answer the call of the Lord, and this is in every way to their fulfillment of whatever Allah instructs them to do. وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةِ, and they establish the salah. Next is a quality which is not mentioned in other surahs, and this is a unique mention over here. وَأَمْرُهُمْ شُورَى بَيْنَهُمْ. That these people of Iman and the highest level of tawakkul and regard, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that their matters, their affairs are settled amongst themselves. How? By mutual consultation. Shura, and that is the name of the surah which we are discussing, Shura, Surah Shura. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that they are so caring with regards to the opinions of their loved ones or the team members, wherever they are in their circles. They will make sure that they involve everybody who's important in making that decision. It's not my way or the highway. So وَأَمْرُهُمْ شُورَى بَيْنَهُمْ. They reach their decision making based on mutual consultations. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves this about these believers. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يَنْفِقُونَ. And from that what we have provided them, they spend. Now there's a unique discussion immediately after that. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the understanding of what should we do when we are wronged. If somebody oppresses us, should we just turn the blind eye and turn the cheek and ignore and move on? Or is there any form of retaliation and revenge and avenging oneself allowed? Allah mentions this about them. وَالَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَهُمُ الْبَغْيُ, verse 39, that these are those individuals that when tyranny strikes them and they are oppressed by some person or some individuals, هُمْ يَنْتَصِرُونَ, they avenge for themselves, they stand up for themselves, they make a stand for themselves, and they defend themselves. They don't just sit back and say it's okay. So Allah says no, it is okay and it is permitted for them to stand up and يَنْتَصِرُونَ, they avenge for themselves. And وَجَزَاءُ سَيِّئَةٍ سَيِّئَةٌ مِثْلُهَا. Allah says that the retribution for an evil is the evil mithluha, equivalent to it. So there's no problem in that. But the higher ground, فَمَنْ عَفَى وَأَصْلَحَ فَأَجْرُهُ عَلَى اللَّهِ. That person who, looks at the whole situation and lets go, afa, they pardon, وَأَصْلَحَ, and then they mend ways with that individual. They try to go to the higher level and they reform with that person and try to fix things. فَأَجْرُهُ عَلَى اللَّهِ. This person's reward is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. إِنَّهُ لَا يُحِبُّ الظَّالِمِينَ. Allah doesn't like those who oppress people. وَلَمَنِ انْتَصَرَ بَعْدَ ظُلْمِهِ فَأُولَٰئِكَ مَا عَلَيْهِم مِّن سَبِيلٍ. The discussion goes further. That person who did take revenge, by the way, Allah says, then there's no blame on them. Who's the blame on? إِنَّمَا السَّبِيلُ عَلَى الَّذِينَ يَظْلِمُونَ النَّاسَ وَيَبْغُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ. The blame is upon those people who do zulm and oppress other people, and they go around spreading corruption on the land. For them is a very painful punishment, Allah says. And then the conclusion of all of these stipulations and clauses, Allah says, the whole discussion ends with one statement again. وَلَمَنْ صَبَرَ وَغَفَرَ إِنَّ ذَلِكَ لَمِنْ عَزْمِ الْأُمُورِ. That person who is patient, has sabr, and who forgives and lets go, إن ذلك من عزم الأمور. This attitude is one which requires lots of determination. So the matter which requires strong will, resolve and determination. So this was a discussion in the conclusion of Surah Shura. Inshallah tomorrow we'll move on to the 26th juz. Wassalamu alaikum.